What the hell did I do during the evening? It's like 2 a.m. right now, and I'm recording. I was supposed to record before that. Oh yeah, I was supposed to watch a movie with my friend, and then one of them has to bail out because you have to wake up early. So we were like, okay, let's do this another day then. So yeah, I think that's something that might happen. Basically, a movie watch along or something like that. Except not really. It's just gonna be us talking about stuff while watching the movie, and you can only hear them talking, and maybe some audio like music. I don't think I can play the movie's audio. I don't have the license for that. Even for reaction. I don't know how to set that up, so we're just gonna go kind of figuring out how this is gonna work for us. And if this become like a occasional occurrence that happen from time to time, maybe we can do an actual movie watch along with the boys. Watch some one of my favorite movie that they haven't watched, stuff like that. Or maybe stuff that they watch and they haven't watched. Some movie is just so good you have to watch it twice. I know that because I think I watched Interstellar multiple times. What else? I can't think of any other movie that I watched repeatedly. But I can say that I go back just to watch like some scene in high quality, like streaming platform. Yeah, I guess expecting movie night later. It could be possible. Maybe I should stop here. Hmm, I'm not sure. Kind of want to see the final product and edit some of them as a video, even though I can just do that tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow. It's for now just vibing, talking, enjoy my time. I think I did mention something about making more ASMR, like just maybe on a script, maybe improvise. I haven't done that, have I? Have I said that before? Have I said that before? I mean, I do own an ASMR channel and I did some work on it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. Pay much attention to it since last year. I thought of just having fun, really fun ASMR. It's gonna consume a lot of power because I'm usually emotionally drained and kind of frozen. I don't feel an emotion as normal people do. So it become a challenge for my recording for that sort of stuff. I can talk about a lot. I can talk a lot about other stuff, but putting my shoes into not putting my shoes, putting my foot into the shoes of a character. Let's say someone who is happy and very vibrant. It drains my like my mood, my feeling, my emotions. So I think I'll only do that when I have a special occasion, like when I have snack, when I have food, when I have everything like perfectly, even for today, something like that. I would do that. I did think of making um an audio like a voice pack, right? Like one of those that Vtubers they make a lot of like voice pack, and you can just buy them from their website. Let me check. Can you even buy from this country? Worldwide partner voice pack. Official shop. Official shop. They have sold out. What the fuck? What, like Indonesia? Oh man, they are that high demand. I thought there's like unlimited purchase on this. So that's not true. Wow. Okay. That's new. I didn't know. Okay, so people set these up for exclusive sale period. The voice pack. The only time window is like what, 2 days? Wait, not 2 days. What is this? I think 2 months. Yeah, 2 months. Wait, is that true? Yes, I think it's 2 months. Yeah, there's some business right there. Alright, I wonder if I can set up like similar thing to that on like Ko-fi. Because Ko-fi is also a storefront, right? Wait, I think I remember HoloLive voice pack. There's like a sample for free. Unless I'm wrong. I could be wrong, yeah. Secret confession. Product. Contact detail. Sharing preview image. Discount. Shareable discount. Purchase unlock. Supporter only content. Requires supported phone number. Order telephone number for physical shipping. See your term. This is shop. How about commission? This thing. Commission standard term. Contract detail. Okay. Sharing preview image. Feedback. Add listing. Require shipping. Next step. Okay, let's do some tests. Instruction to buyer, the minimum prices. Maybe you'll pay what you want. Add on, everyone Monday, save and publish. We can request this item. Only support and leave a message. Wow, there's so much going on here. Description. Service draft. I'm just gonna save this as draft. I want to see the difference between commission and shop. Because how do I pack that into a bundle? Status open, status add product, close. Yeah, close for now. Okay, digital the item. Yeah, digital. And call it white pack. Preview image, embedded media, product summary, asset. What it is? File the buyer will get access to once they have completed the payment. Okay, so it's in the shop, not in commission. And interesting. Because in commission, it doesn't really. It's more like taking an order, right, from someone, and shop is more like a storefront. I mean, it's called a shop for a reason. But that's interesting that you can also choose only membership or anyone can just buy the pack. It's very interesting. Speaking of that, they making money. I think there's a website called. I got email from them a lot. I kind of don't like that. There's a website called Throne, the wish list for creators, the leading gifting platform. Basically, it's like a gift list for stuff that you can pay money, and the creator can use that money to buy stuff, or you could buy that stuff directly for your creator. I have my account, but I haven't saved anything because I don't know. I just feel kind of wrong. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just like, oh, it's normal being a content creator and want something. I think it's more like a transparency in your goal and stuff like that. And if someone is kind enough, someone would pay you money or pay for the item that you want. A lot of them is on Amazon. Some of them don't ship in Thailand, so it's out of the range. That was so cool. I was like adjusting my eyeglasses, and it just make like a click noise. It was like, sounds so cool. Anyway, Throne. I would say the thing that I really needed right now is like money to buy food, not like gift. That's why I feel wrong to take this, because I feel like I am just indulging in a luxury rather than necessity. That's why I don't put any wish list on Throne just yet. Usually, these are for indie Vtuber, the YouTuber in general. It's not for like big name YouTuber. Although I bet big name YouTuber or like VTubers also do this too, but not as often as indie. Because they have money, they can just buy it. Some just keep it for the sake of convenience. You want this from Amazon, you want this from Amazon, someone would pay it for you. That's cool. I like that. Paste product link. Any online shop. Once a gift is purchased, the gift amount will be paid out for you. That product link? Cash gift? It's just okay. I think I get it now. It feel. What's the word? Is it exclusive or inclusion? Inclusion meaning I'm not good at English in terms of like practical, but technical English I'm very good at that. So it is inclusion. I think stuff like this just make people feel like they are in inclusion. something grand. That's why people, especially VTubers and YouTubers, whether indie or corporate, they have a brand image, and that is something that worth a lot of money. It's not just their voice, their name, it's everything about them. And we live in an era where we can just pretty much tracking them all the time. Maybe they are on Twitter, maybe they are on YouTube, some of them are on Facebook, some of them are on Tumblr. All kind of creator exists everywhere. That inclusion just make you feel like you're part of something. And I hate to say this, but as a male, wishlist. Wait, as a male VTuber creator, I think we have like a kind of double standard, really. We're early on in streaming stuff. Male are not an inclusion to streaming, I guess. They're not in the same realm as the female, so they get less support at first. But some really drive on their work. I'm just gonna set Throne just in case someone wanna buy me something. Oh, son of a bitch! I forgot. They don't show you on. They don't show you the like item, I think. Yeah, like item. It's not here. How about? There's a lot of things I bought last month. Yeah, that's quite something. Yeah, but I got. Even though I said like something about like I need food first than anything else. There is something that I need from in the internet, from the shopping market. Something that is important, because if I don't have this, then there's no point VTubing, because the power to run a program like OBS, Streamlabs, video games, a lot of layers on top, and a model and a live 2D model that track with your phone. I need a phone, and I also need like a beefy PC. I would say it was, and they I hate to say this. I sound like a brat every time I say like, "Oh, this is cheap," but relate. I can't say it. Why? Relatively, yes. There we go. Relatively, it's kind of cheap compared to, say, in the US, on UK, in Japan. I would say in Thailand it's pretty cheap. But that's because I've earned money through US dollars, not in Thai baht. That's the age that I have. It's kind of like, yeah, it's kind of funny, because I think back when I was a kid, or like was like a teen, we had like a discussion about working overseas, because you gain dollars, right? And then you come back to Thailand and you turn those dollars into Thai baht, and those baht is much cheaper. So basically, you work in another country, you come back to Thailand to buy a house. And I think that's what the appeal is for my family. I'm not the only one that do all kind of things to get dollars in a saving account, in a PayPal account. My little brother do it too. That's why we gain an age. But lately it's not been going well, so this one include monitor, RTX. The issue is not the issue with my current setup is not that, oh, it's not powerful enough. It is powerful enough to run games, but not streaming and run live today model at the same time. Yeah, this is $1,000. This is a beefy PC. Back then, I would think that $300 is expensive, but nowadays I was like, oh man, $300. I mean, it is. And money is money, so it's nothing is really cheap. Nothing is really too expensive. It just is. And that's the beauty of growing up and managing money like crazy. Cheapest in Shopee. Interesting. And a fast shipping too. Alright, I'm gonna add this to Throne for some reason. Maybe do they work with Shopee? Cash gift. Save for later. This is not cash gift. I want to add product link. Oh, I think I clicked the wrong button. Enable crowdfunding. Oh, I don't think this is available. Shopee doesn't link with Throne. Okay. I guess I can just make my own like a crowdfunding and cash gift. So yeah, cash gift. USD crowdfunding. Yeah. US dollars. Let your community know which product you like to buy with this cash gift. Please make sure that your cash gift correspond to a physical product which you would purchase from the funds. This is what I'm talking about, inclusion. Stuff like this, it shows that you're part of the community. Compared to, oh, you can just donate me and then I'm gonna save up your donation to buy some stuff. That is a bit parasocial, but that is usually the method of just get donation and like super chat and Twitch sub and all that. But even those still give inclusion. But like donation to Ko-fi, I don't know. Maybe I'm not very big on Ko-fi. I mean, I get a lot of donation sometimes, not all the time. But yeah, I think this is what it is. It's just inclusion of being part of the community, especially if I enable crowdfunding. Non-refundable for each contribution. Click to upload image. What kind of monitor do they give with the PC? '25 Full HD, 120. Hertz. Wow, they're making bang with this. I think the I think the difference between, man, this is gonna be one long video actually of me talking about this like stuff to buy. It's like stuff like this. But like they make a lot of money by just doing this. They make like million of Thai baht. They can buy a house with making a PC. And actually though, they cost to manufacture these, so they probably get about, let's say, 15% profit from this. Yeah, that's still a lot of money they gain. Wow. Usually when you buy like a bulk for a certain item, it's cheaper, and then you combine that and make like a PC out of it, and you just sell it for a premium price. But the difference between people who buy these PC to play games, like because they have a job and they can afford it, for me is more about making more money by spending money. That's the life of a streamer. Yeah. Yeah, I could save these some of this picture. Maybe put it on Throne. Maybe once we can crowdfund a PC, we can actually game on this setup, on our new setup. I need more than that though. So maybe, okay. Actually, that's kind of genius. I'm talking shit. I'm talking shit to the Throne website for so long, and then I realized, wait, that's kind of fucking genius. It's pretty much crowdfunding if you choose to, for streamer and indie YouTuber, VTuber, but you don't have the money or like power to spending on something very expensive. You can just crowdfund it if you want to, and it gives you the sense of inclusion. You're not just donating to this guy, and this guy's gonna buy like thing, manage all that. You got to see what product they want, and as a cash gift, this would be actually easy to track. So instead of like Kofi tracking, like $200, they won't know shit about like buying what I'm gonna buy. No, they're not gonna know shit. At best, I would actually spend those money on food. At worst, I would spend those money on drugs or something. They don't. You don't. I don't have that trust level of trust yet. But one of these days I will. But Throne, just make sure you being transparent about what you want to achieve. So it's like crowdfunding on all the website, but for streamer. Because who else is using Throne if they're not a streamer? And considering that most of the stuff is compatible with Amazon, I would say the main audience would be European and North American, USA and Canada. Good luck using this in Australia. Everything is expensive as hell down there, especially the water. You can't have water around there. Even here, you can get water for relatively cheap, because tap water is not drinkable in Thailand, not unless you boil it. But even if you boil it, if you are someone that have like a lot of allergy, just weak, like allergy thingy, you can't drink that. Anyway, where was I? That's gonna need a shitload of money, but it's also so genius. And I would slow down, cowboy. I'll show you why. I mean, I already told you it's a crowdfunding. But like, just imagine when you see someone saying that, oh, I want this. Can you help me get it? And then you donate like $1, and the total sum is $100. Let's say like it's $100, and then you see the money going up, and you be like, oh, I'm actually contributing to something. And Ko-fi actually have that feature, but it only show like percentage. Although I also set up for it to show your name and message and the amount of money. But I don't know, maybe Throne is just different. It's genius because it mixed that fundraising and personal thing that you want, and you can just get it from the internet. If you have the hardware, if you have the skill in online PR marketing, whatever, that is gonna get you into success as an indie YouTuber, Vtuber, whatever. If you made it, if you make sure that you can get what you wanted in a, maybe you make it like a, oh, I really need this, like urgently. Otherwise, I won't be able to continue making content, even if people are not like go along with you. I would say that they would still feel like they need to donate, because my eyeglasses fundraising is a success. I got donation from people, including my friend. That's how I got my new eyeglasses, and it will stay here for a while. It's crazy that I was managed to pull off $300 eyeglasses, probably more, but around that price. Although I did spend some of the donation money on video games, because I was like, oh, they're cheap. I kind of want to get these. So I did feel guilty about that. But in the end, I managed to get it. Too bad the receptionist that they was like shaking my eyes and do everything on the day that I stepped in the shop. She didn't show up on the day when I go to get the eyeglasses, because I would love to say, like, tell her to, like, oh, like, thank you for doing all this. I really appreciate it. I don't think I even remember what she looked like, but if she talked, I probably know her. It would be kind of crazy though, because I did tell her that, like, I am streaming to make money, and the way she react was like, streaming to make money, like people donate money to you. That's kind of amazing. And if I go and I come back, right? I come back to the shop, and I managed to pay off the other half of the money, right? She'd be like, oh, actually, that worked really quite well. And I would be like, oh yeah, it worked quite well. You should try sometime. Turning people around me into a VTuber, YouTuber. Anyone can do this in their own free time. No pressure. But yeah, it's almost a fantasy, really. Imagining that she might be interested in streaming. In the end, we didn't get to talk, really. Yeah, I'm gonna say this animation just attacking it on a throne because it could be fundraising and people could actually help me pay for this stuff. And I mean, I'm still gonna make content. It's not like I'm getting this stuff and I'm just like fuck off somewhere else. That's not the intention. First and foremost, I want to make content. So these are pretty much investment. Can I use web P? No. Damn it. Can't use web P. How much is that in dollars? Fuck it, just. Why does it not work? Maybe this. No, it doesn't work still. That's a lot of money. But it could be like, it's like a money that I won't touch, you know. Man, this fucking video about like a guy talking about throne is gonna be so goddamn long. I've been ranting about this for like straight 20 minutes. I hate myself and love myself at the same time. How was presented this throne card? But anyway, if I put it on throne, that means that the money is secure, and I won't be overspending it on other thing that could be like video games, stuff like that. Because I've done that before. I am guilty as charged. Wait, which one is which one? Is that a different one? Is it a different picture? Oh, yeah, this is a different picture. Okay. Yo, I gotta know how much they charge me. Withdrawal speed, no withdrawal yet. Count setup. So I cannot. Wait, what? Account status. Oh, this is probably for like anti-scamming. Partner program. Surprise gift. I'm oddly addicted to this. Oddly. Is it no black theme? Everything is so goddamn white. No black theme, really? Really, guys? Wishlist, order activity, no gift yet. Oh, perfect. That's social link. Social link. It sounds like fucking. It sounds weird, man. Twitch X. Anyway, I don't want to talk about this for far too long. How long have we been talking about this? I didn't even set like a timer or anything. So I was ranting for like 20, maybe half an hour, just about Throne. I'll skim it down to watch full length. It'll be 3 a.m. soon. I'll stop around 4 a.m. Be quiet. It's sleeping out, so my family. I can always whisper to your ears. I can sound soft just for you. But I will still be talking normally, like this. Just a bit more quieter. Okay, I think I made my mind. I'm gonna use Tron as a way to get equipment and funding for my project. And then I'm gonna have coffee, or maybe if we kind of rock it off into a popular streamer, YouTuber, just decent enough to get donation to get a house loan, then that's where membership and Twitch sub and Ko-fi came in. And I'm not gonna use Patreon because I have to contract my PayPal account in Thailand to clear things up. It's a lot of work, so I don't do it.